Hi guys, thanks for coming to my channel. Today's video is not going to be about my Greyhound olive, it's going to be about houseplants and a little shop that I went to today and bought some plants to add to my collection. I went to a new... Okay, this video is not meant to be about my Greyhound, but she's determined she's going to be in it at some point. So anyway, there's Olive, the Greyhound. But today's video is actually about my houseplants and my visit to Botanik in West Perth, which if you haven't been there and you live in Perth, I highly recommend that you go if you've got a plant obsession like me. They sell often difficult to find and rare plants as well, and their prices are really good. So check it out if you're in this area. This video I'm going to show you a few plants that I bought there today, and then I'm going to put up the video of the interior of the shop. When you look at that video, check out the Variegated Monstera that you can see in the background. I can't believe they have them there, and I can't wait for them to actually go on sale or to be saleable. They can't sell them at the moment because they're not quite ready. But I was so excited when I saw those there. I wanted them so badly. What did I get? Well, first of all, I got this Hoya, which is a really good size for the price. $39 I paid for this. I'm not exactly sure what variety of Hoya this is. It looks a little bit like Hoya Silver Pink, which I bought a while ago from somewhere else. It has the same sort of speckled leaves, but I'm not quite sure. So if anyone who knows more about Hoyas than I do can recognize this particular species, let me know, because I'd be interested to know exactly what it is that I bought. I just knew that I loved it and had to have it. I also bought this little Zygo Cactus, which is really cute. Look at these cute little blooms. Aren't they sweet? Aren't they pretty? So that was another great buy, $29. Now I found this fantastic guy. Look at this. This is Sansevieria desertii, and check out the length of these leaves. They're more like stakes. They're like spears. Look how big it is. It's huge. You could definitely put your eye out if this was put in just the wrong location, so I'm gonna have to find somewhere safe to put this. These are quite lethal, these spears at the top. They're not sharp, but boy, if you would lose an eye. But look how fantastic that is. And I got that for $29, and there were only a couple of them there, and I'd never seen these anywhere else. So I grabbed that as soon as I saw that they had them. One of my favorite plants at the moment, the little Pilea Peperomioides, and this one I got for $49.95. Now, I did buy one of these off Gumtree a few weeks ago, and it's still in really good condition, and it's growing and it's putting out new leaves all the time. But I was a bit worried about it because it's in a pot with no drainage hole, and I'm worried that it's going to get root rot and die, even though I'm checking on it at least once a day, probably more often than that. So I really wanted to have a little backup Pilea, and so this is it, and I love it. Now at the shop, Botanik, they had bigger ones than this. In fact, the larger ones had several pups in them, so usually 2 or 3 other plants in the one pot, and they were selling for $95. But because I wanted to buy more than 1 or 2 plants there today, I decided to go for just the single, less expensive version. But there are not very many places in Perth that stock Pilea Peperomioides, so I was very excited when I saw these. I could hardly contain myself. And I'm going to pot it up in this pot that has a hole so that I don't have to worry about the issue of too much water in the bottom of the pot. Then I also got this Buddhist Temple. Now have a look at the formation of the leaves there. You can see that it has got sort of the cross shape in the center. Some time ago, I bought what was sold to me as a Buddhist Temple from somewhere else, and have a look at the difference. That's quite different. I think this isn't a Buddhist Temple. I think this is. I think that maybe this one is just a crassula of some kind. So if anyone knows enough about Buddhist temples to be able to tell the difference, can you let me know in the comments below? But anyway, enjoy the video that I took today of the inside of Botanik, and especially watch out for those Variegated Monstera Deliciosas, because they are also in very high demand and very, very difficult to find. I saw one on Gumtree for $450 and it had 2 leaves. So these ones are not quite ready for sale. I was just desperate to buy one. I asked them, please, you know, even if they're not properly rooted yet, can I buy one? And they said no. They want to sell them as established plants, which is fair enough. and they want to make sure that they're good quality, which is really great. That shows that they really do care about the plants that they sell. They want to sell good quality plants that are going to survive and not die when you get them home. So, and the guys there are great. They were so helpful and so nice, and they boxed up my plants for me really carefully. And so yeah, I highly recommend Bar Botanik in West Perth. If you live in this area, go check it out.
Perfect, 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 perfect,
Thank you so much. I'll definitely be back.